Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Army. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to people on X. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. We're here quickly do a very quick review of the game that kicked off at 3 o'clock today between Arsenal and Southampton. Obviously finished Arsenal 3, Southampton 1. Um, decent performance by Arsenal. Southampton put a fight up, so for the Southampton fans, they should be happy with that. But yeah, it's kind of how we both kind of predicted it, me and Brady yesterday, that we both went for 4-1. It was 3-1, but it could have easily been quite a few more goals, to be fair. But overall, the game was what we kind of expected. Southampton were obviously going to come and fight. Of course they are. No game in the Premier League is a given. But yeah, so we'll go through the goals and we'll go through the player ratings and all that kind of stuff. So first half finished 0-0. Had many chances. Just didn't put any of them away. Had a stupid amount of corners in this game as well. Didn't actually take advantage of it. I do think that having Ramsdale in goal doesn't help us because obviously he will know pretty much everything that Anarchy teaches. Not Anarchy, but Nicholas. Everything that we do, every setup, just pretty much everything. So yeah. Wouldn't have helped us a bit, to be honest, but hey ho, it is what it is. But we managed to get the win. That's the most important part. Is we get 3 points. Obviously, City won as well. Liverpool have won today, so it's good that we didn't drop any points today. And obviously, next time we play is in 2 weeks' time. Currently now, when we play Bournemouth at 5:30 in 2 weeks' time. So, yeah. Main thing is 3 points. We'll quickly go on to Cameron Archer's goal. Good finish, to be fair, from him. Dibbling had a couple of good chances as well. But yeah, I thought Southampton put up a good fight. Fernandez, guy that I said watch out for, he had a couple of chances as well. But Cameron Archer did well. Had a very good finish. You can see why he's kind of still a hot prospect. He's not the finished article yet. I think he's at his level at the moment, but with some good coaching, he could actually be quite a good forward. You've seen it at under 21 levels. He's a good little striker, to be fair. But then Kai equalised with a fantastic finish. Once again, King Kai doing what King Kai does. When we need him, he's there on hand and with a very good finish as well. Martinelli, great delivery by Saka. It was so dangerous. Martinelli just had to be there, and he was, and he finished it very well. That made it 2-1, and then Saka with a solo goal for him, and it was a very good finish once again. Saka had a great game today. But yeah, no one really had a bad game today, so that's quite good. But yeah, so it finished 3-1. We'll go into the stats. For some reason, there isn't any. Where's the stats? Hang on. Let's have a look. See if I can work this out because I know I've got stats because I've done it. Let's have a look. See. Let's just do this. Yeah, it's there. Why is it not there? Let's just save this again and reload it. For some reason, that has not worked. Why has that not worked? Let's try this again. No, still not working. Right, give me 2 seconds and I'll get the stats up because I know I've loaded it up and I know it's on there because I've just seen it on the actual file. Right, that's just going to load up. But yeah, stats wise, I think it's about 59% possession for us. I think I can't remember the XG, but I know Southampton were under 1. We were about 2.5, I think. It might be 2.6. I'm not sure, but let's just wait for this to load up. Hopefully, this works now because I know it's on there. I did the slide myself. So yeah, let's just wait for it to load up, and then hopefully that will work. Just processing. Right, here we go. Let's see if that works this time. There it is. Right. There we go. Let's remove this one then because that one's just not working. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, 59% possession for Arsenal, 41 for Southampton, 29 shots for us, 8 shots for them, just a 6 on target for us, though. That's where it gets. Yeah. On target for them was 2, 13 corners for us, 1 for Southampton. Final third phase, 86%, which is way, way better. Final third for them was 74, 2.58 XG for us, 0.6 for Southampton. Now let's get talking about this starting lineup. I have to be honest, I wasn't that impressed. Only because, and it's my little niggle that I have no problem with Jesus starting Sterling, Saka, Havertz, Rice, Jorginho, Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, or Raya. It's the party thing. Now, the reason I'm saying about the party thing, look, we all know Tomiyasu came on late. Now, he was less than 70% fit. I am surprised we even put him anywhere near the squad. And the funny thing is, in the under-21s today, we had Josh Nichols that was playing. Now, we could have trusted him. He showed that he is good cover, got good quality, works hard. So I don't really get why we didn't just say, Josh, you're going to get your call up today. Having Timber out, we could have even put Calafiori on the right and had Kivior at the left back. And put Partey as DM. Just there was many other options that I think we could have done, which would have been better. But in the overall side of it, Partey had a good game, but I don't want to see it. It's not a right back. Obviously, yes, it's against Southampton, so you probably risk it, but why? Why have we got to do it? Because we don't need to. We've got enough players in our squad that covers that position anyway. So I don't really get it personally, but it is what it is. Right, let's go over ratings. Raya, sorry, I've got it on another screen here for myself for the ratings. So give me a moment. Raya's going to get a 7. I don't think even the goal that he conceded, there's nothing he really could have done. He had a couple of moments today which were a little bit flappy, but 7 for him today. Thomas is going to get an 8. Like I said, even though I didn't like it, and I don't, he still had a good game. He still did what we were asked for, but let's just hope we don't have to see that again, because there's no real need for it, if I'm being honest. But it is what it is. We move on. Saliba gets a 7. Gabriel gets a 7. Calafiori gets a 7 as well. He had a good game, but Dibbling did really have a bit of fun against him today. Let's move on to Jorginho. He gets a 7. Declan gets a 7. Raheem gets a 7. He looked a little bit weak sometimes, unfortunately. But look, give him time. He'll get there. He'll get there in the end. Saka, he's going to get a 9. Obviously, he contributed so much that he deserves a 9. So, yeah, Saka gets a 9. Kai gets an 8. Again, when we needed him, he was there and he put the chance away. Jesus, 7. I'll be honest, I'll be quite happy when he goes now. It's got to that point now with some of our players that, yes, they're great and blah, 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 but I'm quite happy for when they go. That's just my opinion. Sorry. Big up to Chris. Big up, mate. Hope you're well. It's a good job you did not go to Colchester game, innit? That's one of the first games I looked at today. How did that get on? 0-0, cheese. He wants to go all the way there to go for a 0-0. Big up to King. Hope you're doing well. Arsenal and City, after watching highlights, got away with it, in my opinion. Southampton definitely had chances. I'd probably say they had better chances than us, other than the goals that we scored. But they did have some really good chances. But yeah, it wasn't the greatest performance by. I think Liverpool probably had the slightly better performance out of all 3 of us today. And then it's close between Arsenal and Man City, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's one of those. Let's go on to international break and just move on from it. Sterling showed glimpses today with his pace, but still need time before he is up to speed. 100%. 100%. Told you Carlisle would end 0-0 at 1-1. Yeah, you were. Saka 9, he is just unbelievable, 100%. Kai looks like a centre forward. What a goal he scored! So happy for him. So am I, mate. Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Adama should have had a hat trick. Yes, he should have, big time. But he's well known for not pushing chances away. People fell out of love with him at Wolves, mainly for that. You know, he's very much a pay. He should just go into NFL while he's still young. He's got a couple of years that he can do in the NFL. Only negative with Liverpool, didn't take their chances. Should have been 3 to 5 goals for us. Yeah, it should have been. Should have been. Oh, I did watch that game, but yeah. I don't know how long Alisson's to be out, but to be honest, that goalkeeper that came in, the Czech, jeez. Do you know what? He was actually born in Ireland. I looked him up. He was actually born in Ireland, which is crazy, but yeah. Jesus 5 poor have given up on him making it at Arsenal. Time to sell. Yeah, I think I said on a previous show, King, that there's a huge possibility he might go back to Brazil. So I think if we can make a deal, we should do it. You know, I think Palmeiras are looking at him at the moment. So I personally would just let it happen. Yeah, to be honest. Sorry, but yeah. But even at 1-0, I was confident holding on. Yeah, I didn't think you were threatened at all. Crystal Palace, I don't know what the heck's going on, because they've actually had a really good summer. They've strengthened. Yes, they still have positions to improve, but they've got a good squad. I don't get it. They've actually got some decent players there, if I'm honest, but it is what it is. I'll let Crystal Palace fans worry about that, not me. So that's the team. Then we had the subs. Martinelli obviously came on for Sterling in the 61st minute and obviously scored. So he's, you know what? I'm going to give him an 8. I'm going to be giving him an 8. He deserves it. He's had so much stress lately as well with the fans and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, he deserves an 8. So big up to Martinelli. He gets an 8. Yeah, there we go. Trossard came on for Jesus. 6. I'll be honest, 6. Yeah, didn't do much, if I'm honest. Marino, he's going to take time. I think he needs these 2 weeks with us now to just kind of learn our system more. Obviously, being out injured, yes, he's had a bit of training time, but he's got a lot to learn still. And he needs to pick it up pretty quick as well, because obviously we've got some games, big important games when we come back from international break, where we are going to need him. So, yeah. Yeah, 6. I'll be honest. I'm sorry. Tomiyasu came on for Party. Just about gets a rating, but this is an average 5. It's nothing wrong with it. Not had a bad game. It's literally just over 10 minutes, so it's not really worth scoring him. And then Kivior came on for Calafiori. Obviously, a bit of time management, I think, is the best way of putting it. Yeah. So he's not going to get a rating. We'll move on to Mikel. I can't really moan at him too much, but I just don't want to see Party there. And there's no reason why we couldn't have put Josh out there today. That's my only gripe. Because Josh had a really good game today against Tottenham under 21s. So, yeah, or like I said, we could have put Calafiori out at the right back and done Kivior at left back. We didn't have to do the Party there at all. I don't know why we tried it. He did have a good game. It's not like I'm having a pop at it, but it's just not needed. It's just not needed. We've got enough rotation there where we can get away with it. But yeah, so there's that. There's me in Seattle at the moment. Lovely. Let's have a look. It was only that Eze chance in Yaros, but that was it pretty much from Palace. Yeah, they were really disappointing. I'll be honest. I fear for him, if I'm honest. I really do fear for Palace this window. They need to buck up their ideas pretty quick, because otherwise they could be in trouble. Carlisle, good first half, but terrible in second. Two teams with lack of quality. I guarantee Colchester definitely in that category. Carlisle was just weird. We seem to be better away from home. I don't get the penalty claims on Palace. Yes, it was a pullback from De Van Dijk, but the ball was going straight to Alisson. Gay was never going to get to it. I think that's what saved it. I think that's literally what saved it. I haven't moaned about it, but I think people need to understand where the ball was going to go. And that's the bit that you kind of got to pay more attention to than the amount of time that Van Dijk was holding him. But yeah, it's always whoever top of the league people start moaning about opponents should have got this and that. Yeah, exactly. I won't worry about it, mate, honestly. Liverpool deserved the 3 points. Simple as that. Simple. My only disappointment from the game is not scoring in the first half, conceding in the second half, and not getting Ethan on the pitch. Yes. Not playing Nwaneri was ridiculous. Really was. This was the perfect game. 1, to give him confidence. 2, to give him some playing time. But also, why the heck not? If Dibbling can make it, and Dibbling is a very good young lad, but he's literally come from nowhere. And yeah, it frustrates me now, mate. I'll be honest. The funny thing is, and I don't know about you, King, but the way I look at it at the moment and the way that we're playing, we're not missing Odegaard. I don't think he would have made any difference in any of the games so far. Yeah, it's weird to say it, but currently we're not actually missing him, because we're not struggling to break teams open. We're not struggling much in any way. So yeah, but I would have played a Nwaneri today as well. But it is what it is. It's what it is. The thing is, you're not allowed to actually say anything negative. You're only allowed to support everything. Which I found funny actually today. I literally there was 2 things that I saw today. It was quite funny. One was in Arteta we trust, and then literally, I think it was about 35 minutes later, he was like, blah, blah, blah. Why has Arteta done this? Why has Arteta done that? I'm like, geez, how quick did you turn? Crikey. And then the other thing that I saw today was one person said, I'd let my partner sleep with Kai. Like, I love him, but no, not happening. Not happening. We need Ethan creativity, in my opinion. Now that Odegaard is out, he is ready to play him. Don't be afraid. Yeah, Nwaneri is very, very different to Odegaard. He is very, very talented. And for some reason, we just don't trust it enough. And I don't know why. Slot's always short with his interviews. My man, love it. Yeah, I love Arne Slot. Arne Slot. So you made me say it now. It's okay. We haven't been tested. Apparently, you've been tested in 7 games. I don't get where the problem is. No game in the Premier League is a given. Not a single game in the Premier League is a given. So I don't really get it. I was spending time with 7-month-old nephew while watching games. He was laughing at my celebration for Liverpool goal, even though I was calm and clapping. Oh, bless him. But yeah, that's it for me today. It was, like I said, it's going to be a quick review. I will be back tomorrow to do the Arsenal women versus Everton at 2:00. And then we've got an international break. So I'll do something next weekend. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will definitely see you tomorrow. I'm looking forward to a game. I've not done one for a while. So yeah, see you tomorrow at 2:00 when Arsenal women take on Everton. Take care. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.